Technology can enhance learning by tapping into the balance between reward and control. However, some technological features can also promote unhealthy social interactions or make it very hard to control impulses online. If you could recall the recent events about the Chrisland school case, if you check closely, the actors of this rebellious display is no other but teens, age range of 13, 14, or maybe 15. However, one can't blame it all on parental upbringing only. Technology has widely made the unknown known to the world. Teens aren't exempted, as many of them have access to different social media sites: Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok, to mention but a few. Do not forget, technology has paved way for huge development in the lives of the old and young. It has made life less stressful, but as the saying goes, everything has its pros and cons. Despite the security locks placed in their smart devices, young teens still find their way around to manipulate things for their own favor. Now, how did they get to know their way around hacking and other fraudulent acts? It's still technology. According to Statistica, an online platform, its research shows that Nigeria is in 4th place in sub-Saharan Africa, a slight decrease compared to the previous ranking, with one of the youngest and largest population in the world. Nigeria has a considerable internet audience. Despite an internet penetration rate of around 50%, the number of internet users is around 104 million people. A particular aspect of internet usage in Nigeria is the remarkably high penetration of mobile internet. Over 30% of internet traffic in Nigeria is generated by mobile devices. However, this might also indicate a lack of adequate equipment to fully use the internet. It will also amaze you to also know that in 2008 study by Hope Lab and Wellbeing Trust found that 93% of youth aged 14 to 22 use social media most daily, while a high level of use have persisted during the pandemic. Teens' enjoyment of social media has dropped. In 2019, 41% of the teens said they enjoy social media a lot. In 2021, that figure declined to 34%. Which social media platforms are most popular among teens? It depends on how you look at it. In the fall of 2021, Piper Sandler's large geographical diverse survey of high school teens identified Snapchat as the favorite, followed by TikTok and Instagram. However, Instagram has the highest monthly usage, followed by Snapchat and TikTok. Teens users of Snapchat check the app an average of 30 times daily, while YouTube is in the mix. It reigns as teens' favorite site. What are we trying to say? The platforms have helped in its socializing aspects, but in other ways, it has also corrupted the minds of the young ones. Most of them, their senses, aren't matured enough to absorb some internet content. Some go as far as watching pornography, and as such, their brains begin to play tricks with them. That push of wanting to practicalize things has led to serious disaster. What can you do? According to Kelly Butch, 2021, in his article, How to Break Social Media Addiction or Spend Less Time Online, he highlighted the following. Abstinence. Abstinence is often recommended for treating drug or alcohol addiction. But for social media addiction, the ideal psychological outcome is controlled use of the internet. It's not necessary to give up social media entirely, but it is important to have strategies for setting limits, which are: go on social media cleanse. Challenge yourself to go a certain time without checking social media, whether it's for a few hours or an entire week. One 2019 study found that some students who went for 5 days without social media experienced a sense of serenity, although others were afraid of missing out. Delete apps or disable notifications from social media. Most people check into social media mindlessly, so put a small barrier in the way by turning off notification. If you don't see a social media icon or alert every time you pick up your phone, you are less likely to spend time there. Set limits and stick to them. Most phones and tablets allow you to see the time you have spent on certain apps. Set a limit for your time and spend time on social media and stick to it. Or use an app that blocks social media after you have hit your limit. For teens, the American Academy of Pediatrics also recommends that social media use not interfere with activities like family meals, exercise, or unplugged downtime. Dedicate your time to hobbies or other activities. A hobby or new activity can help curb your desire to check into the social media. The idea here is to fill up your free time with the things you enjoy the most. Naturally, you will find less time to be on social media and more time to be present in life, and hopefully even socialize in person instead of through a screen. My take on this: parents and guardians should bring out enough time to speak to their children about internet effects or influence in their life so that they can build that self-consciousness within them. Also, be practical and real with them. If not, they will find things out by themselves in wrong light. To the youth and teens, be in charge of your devices instead of letting your devices be you.